Hi everybody, welcome back to the Homestead. My name's Amanda. If you're new to this channel, please remember to like and subscribe. So today I am going to be working on preserving a year's worth of zucchini. My friend's garden went crazy with zucchini this year and she filled my trunk with it. So today I will be preserving it in a lot of different ways. I'm going to be dehydrating it, I'm going to be freezing it, and I am also going to be canning it. And I'll bring you along to see what I do, okay? So these are the zucchinis that my friend gave me. They are absolute monsters, and I know that these are going to do a lot of recipes for us. So I'll bring you along and show you exactly what I'm going to do with them. So I recently got a dehydrator, and I was excited to bring these zucchinis home and give them a go in the dehydrator. My first idea was to make zucchini chips. So I'm taking one of the smaller zucchinis and I'm just slicing thin strips. I was told not to slice them too thinly, as then they would just stick to the plastic. So this is my first attempt. I'm using apple cider vinegar and some Himalayan sea salt, and I'm going to soak them in this brine to make salt and vinegar zucchini chips. For the bigger zucchini, I cut them in half and I take out all the seeds, as the big zucchini have really big seeds inside of them and I'm not necessarily going to use those. So once I've de-seeded the zucchinis, then I just chop up the halves and I use them as the chips. So my first try with these didn't turn out perfectly, as I didn't account for the fact that it was very humid outside. So I had the dehydrator going, but the chips were very leathery and I think I did cut them a little bit too thick. So I decided to try again. And what I got in there was pretty good. Although I think the next time I do it, I will be taking the skins off of these zucchini, as the skins are just far too hard and they end up very chewy. So here I placed all of the different chips on the dehydrator tray. I have an Excalibur dehydrator, and I tried to give some space in between each one so that they had good airflow. Then I started to put my seasonings on. So on these ones, I decided to put on some nutritional yeast so that they had more of a cheesy flavor. And for my next ones, I decided to put on everything but the bagel seasoning. And when they came out, I thought they tasted pretty good. But as I said before, I'm not going to do these ones again. And if I do, I just need to tweak the recipe a little bit so that they're a little bit more tasty and it's something that the kids will enjoy more. I set my dehydrator to the jerky setting, and that seemed to offset the very large amount of humidity in the air. So next up, I decided to shred some zucchini because I wanted to dehydrate the shredded zucchini to make zucchini powder, or just dehydrated zucchini that I can put in soups and in stews and just throw in recipes and be done with it. I also shredded a lot of zucchini so that I could put it in freezer bags, and I saved 2 cups at a time so that I can just bring out a freezer bag and make zucchini muffins or zucchini bread with it. My kids love banana zucchini muffins, and we do make a lot of them in the winter. So right now I have about 20 bags in the freezer, but I probably end up doing more just to have them on stock to take out and whip up a quick batch of those banana zucchini muffins for a snack for the kids. So next I decided to ferment some zucchini pickles. I picked some fresh dill from our yard and I put it in the bottom of a gallon jar here. I then put in some of our fresh garlic. And I also decided to put in some honey. After that, I filled it up with all of my zucchini slices, and I'll leave it on the counter to ferment for probably 3 or 4 days, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. For my brine, I used 3 cups of filtered water to 1 tablespoon of Himalayan sea salt. And I just made this a couple times and put it in my ferments, and they will ferment over a couple of days. Next up, I'm going to prepare to make salsa.
that gave us 18 jars of some lovely salsa. I was watching the 1870s Homestead, and she showed a recipe for mock pineapple using zucchini. So you get pineapple juice, lemon juice, and some sugar or honey. I used honey. And then you put in all of your peeled zucchini, and you boil it in the pineapple juice for like 20 minutes, and then you can it. So here I was putting the zucchini in my jars. Then I fill it up with juice and I canned it for 20 minutes. I'm really excited to try it.
Great, so we have 21 jars of pineapple zucchini all jarred up. I have 4 jars of dried zucchini, and I have 1 jar here of the zucchini chips. Here I have a bunch of jars of zucchini salsa, and in the freezer I have about 20 bags of 2 cups of shredded zucchini for zucchini bread. I am not completely done the zucchini yet, so I'm going to continue on and do zucchini apples, and then I'll probably dry some more and shred some more. I've got about 15 of those big monsters left. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.